What is up, bodyweight exercise fans? In today's video of Homemade Muscle, I'm going to show you a simple beginner's calisthenic workout, including a warm-up that doesn't require any equipment as well, and that is short and effective. The warm-up is a part of the workout that a lot of people usually skip. They're too lazy to do it, they don't consider it important, but in my philosophy, if you don't have enough time to warm up, you don't have enough time to work out. A proper warm-up will increase your performance later on, and it's going to prevent you from injuries, which are quite common in the world of calisthenics. Now, typical cardio warm-ups like jogging are not ideal for calisthenics, and the reason of that is that they're not specific enough. I mean, how are you going to prepare the sensitive upper joints and muscles of your body when you do, for example, when you jog for 5 minutes? How are you going to warm up your shoulders, your elbows, which are quite prone to injury when they're cold? So today I'm going to share with you a warm-up that is going to be both effective and short, because I know most of you don't have the time for it and are not too enthusiastic about it. Start by rolling your head back and forward. You're going to want to do neck exercises always gradually in the beginning. Never do anything aggressively. Simply bring your head a little bit backwards and a little bit forwards, and as you warm up, increase the range of motion. After this, you're going to do rotations to the left and to the right. Again, slowly increase the range of motion and try to look more in the background as you warm up. After this, we're going to continue with finger spreads. Simply spread your fingers away from each other and from the wrist. After this, we're going to warm up our lats, the lower part of your back, which is used in pull-ups. Simply swing your arms back and forward by keeping your elbows a little bit bent. Simply swing your arms back and forward, this time in a horizontal level. You can start a little bit lower than your shoulders and increase the height of your arms. This way you can warm up both angles of your chest. Moving on, we're going to do an exercise that's a little bit weird. It's called the Egyptian. This is a great exercise for warming up your shoulders and your elbows. Simply think of it as screwing one arm into the shoulder socket while unscrewing the other arm towards the opposite direction. Moving on, we're going to do windmills. This is sort of an old school exercise. It looks a little bit like something your grandfather would do, but it's actually really good and really effective for loosening up the whole muscle area of your hips, warming up your legs, warming up your hamstrings, and it's also quite good for opening the torso, your lower back. After this, we're going to do bodyweight squats. Go as deep as you can without breaking your form. This is a good exercise to warm up your legs. If you're too heavy, of course, you should consider an easier progression. After bodyweight squats, we're going to do inverted rows. Since the first exercise of our program are pull-ups, we want to focus a little bit more on warming up our upper body for a pulling motion. A proper full body workout should include always a pulling exercise, a pushing exercise, a squatting exercise, and 2 exercises for your core, the front part and the back part. We're going to start with pull-ups, which is the best exercise to build your back and arm muscles. Try to do anywhere between 5 and 15 repetitions. You're going to do 2 sets, and after that you're going to move on to chin-ups. Now, the difference between pull-ups and chin-ups is that in the pull-ups you use an overhand grip, while in chin-ups you use an underhand grip. The chin-ups target a little bit more your biceps in comparison with the pull-ups, which work more on the middle part of your back and the rest of the muscles that are also used in chin-ups. It's always good to keep your elbows a little bit bent. Don't look out on the bottom part of the exercise, because you can cause problems in your upper body joints. If you're finding it too difficult to do any reps, if you can't even do like 3 repetitions, start with a resistance band. You can get one this online or in any exercise shop nowadays. This will going to make the exercise a lot easier. Just put it underneath your knee and build up your strength until you can do normal pull-ups. I also have a tutorial about how to do pull-ups starting from 0 reps. I'm going to include it above and in the description box. Moving on, we're going to do push-ups, the best exercise for developing pushing strength as a beginner. You can do them traditionally on the floor as most people do them, but personally I like doing them on a flat bench if you have one, because this allows of a more anatomic grip for your wrists. If you're going to do a lot of pushing exercises, you want to keep your wrists healthy. After push-ups, we're going to do assisted pistol squats. These are squats with one leg. Simply find a bench that is close to the height of your knees, a little bit lower if possible, and just do pistol squats by sitting on the bench and getting up again. We are going to finish our workout with some exercises for the core, for your abs and the lower backs. We're going to do some leg raises for our abdominals. This is a great exercise if you do it the right way. Most people let their lower back arch. I have done a video where I show you how to properly do leg raises. It's extremely important that you do it the right way, otherwise you're just working on different muscles and you're also stressing your back. After leg raises, we're going to do the prone Cobra. Again, I've made a tutorial, I'll include this as well. This is a great exercise for your lower back and for also for if you're sitting all day, to reverse that posture where your back is all rounded. So that was all. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I also have a 3-month beginner's guide with bodyweight exercises, which you can download again free from my website. I'm going to put a link above and in the description box. You can also learn in there the 3 common mistakes people do, beginners, that cause them to fail to build muscle with bodyweight exercise. And a lot of people will tell you that it's not possible, but the truth is you can build a ton of muscle just by doing calisthenics. Leave a comment below, share your ideas and thoughts, and until next time, keep on training.